Hello again, readers! It's me, Raimskie, and welcome to another book review for 2022. God, I miss and love saying that because as you guys might have noticed, it's been weeks since I last uploaded a book review video here on my booktube account because honestly speaking, it's been a rough April for me. It's been a rough month for my family and I because our eldest fur baby just passed away on April 1st, which is why I haven't uploaded any YouTube videos lately. So anyway, I'm not here to make you guys depressed, and I'm not here to talk about what happened to me, but I'm here to do a book review of Cafe con Lychee by Emery Lee. First things first, before we get to the nitty-gritty of this gorgeous of a book, I must tell you guys that Emery Lee's pronouns are am, a, and airs, I guess. So those are air pronouns. And yes, those are neo pronouns. Anywho, I must tell you guys that this book is one of the most heartwarming, one of the most heartfelt reads I have ever read for 2022. And yes, I did laugh at a lot of scenes in this book, but there are scenes within this book where I actually cried. And since I have just finished this book a while ago, when I was at the last part of this book, I almost bawled my eyes out because it was just so right in the feels, if I could say so for myself. And I actually almost bawled, if not for the face mask with a visor, that I actually stopped myself from bawling my eyes out. But if I was finishing this book here at home, I would have cried a lot, like waterfalls of tears. Trust me. So the story in this novel is about these two boys, Theo Mori, who is actually half Chinese and half Japanese, and Gabriel Moreno, who is actually Puerto Rican. So these boys are actually kids of two rivaling restaurants, and for some reason they hate each other's guts. So yes, this novel is a rivals or enemies to lovers kind of romance. But then when a fusion cafe or a fusion restaurant suddenly popped out in their small town, each of their families' businesses are threatened. Theo Mori and Gabriel Moreno have decided to team up to help save each of their families' businesses, and the rest is history. I'm not going to be spoiling anything because, again, if you want to know what happened in this story, you have to buy this book. You have to pre-order this book, which comes out on May 10, 2022. That's the release date. Since these two boys are actually high school kids, I expected this novel to have a lot of teenage drama, to have a lot of high school drama going on in this book. But oh boy, I was so glad that it was not the focus of this book, because it focused more on the toxicity of each of their own families. Because you see, Theo Mori's family is so toxic in a way that his parents are sort of disappointed in him because he is not as perfect as his older brother. Since he comes from an Asian family, the expectations for him to do well in school, to do well in life in general, is so high that he is so hard on himself most of the time. And he actually takes out some of that anger towards Gabriel Moreno. And Gabriel Moreno's family has this toxic patriarchal structure in a sense that his father doesn't want him to do any girly stuff because it would seem that Gabriel Moreno is actually gay, which he actually is. I guess what I'm trying to say is that his father is full of toxic masculinity that Mr. Moreno wants him to do sports instead, to not cry in front of anyone, and to just man it up. It is just that toxic. And the other thing that I liked about this book is that when these two boys' relationship was just about to bloom into something more during that period, they actually helped with each other's family issues. They were so therapeutic with one another that they are so perfect for each other. With Theo Mori, he has a fire in him. He has this anger. He has anger issues with him. And Gabriel Moreno's snuffs it out by being so calm, so supportive of Theo Mori. With Gabriel Moreno, he has this internal homophobia that Theo Mori's pride in his sexuality, in who he is, Gabriel Moreno was able to snuff out his internalized homophobia. And he was eventually able to confront his father about his toxic masculinity. And the last thing that I liked about this book is that it showed the reader that one of the things that could help heal a queer person's hurt inner child is for the parents to actually start apologizing to their hurt queer kids and actually mean them. And that's the part that I almost bawled my eyes out because it was just so heartwarming. I just loved this book to pieces. I just loved this novel to pieces. So with all of that said, I am going to give this novel 9 out of 10 stars because it is just that good. So if this book review made you guys want to grab a copy of this book, do it. Now, I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it because not only it tackled those issues, but it also has an enemies to lovers, slow burn romance with a lot of angst. So, grab your copy right now. Pre-order this book. Again, you're not going to regret it. Trust me. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little book review of Cafe con Lychee by Emery Lee, which comes out on May 10, 2022. And if you guys did like watching this video, please do give me a thumbs up, or if you did not, please do give me a thumbs down. Just be honest with it. And please do put your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. And if you did like this video and want more book reviews from me, please do subscribe to my channel. Oh, is it this one or right there? I don't know. Also, you guys could follow me on all of my social media accounts. That would be Bookstagram, Book Twitter, and BookTok. But I'm mostly active on Bookstagram, which all have the same handle at Raimskie Reads. Again, this is Raimskie asking you guys to please hunt, discover, and read those queer books. Queer out!